everybody. Many of you have asked me regarding the safety of the COVID-19 vaccine. Frankly speaking, I am not a vaccine expert. I am a chest physician, Dr. Dolun Champa Dasgupta. I will just speak about the contraindications and the indications of the vaccines and few lines. Currently, few vaccines against the ongoing coronavirus disease or the COVID-19 pandemic have granted approval from various drug regulatory bodies to be administered. In the United States, 2 mRNA-based vaccines against COVID-19 have granted approval under emergency use authorizations by the US Food and Drug Administration, which is commonly known as the FDA, for active immunization for the prevention of COVID-19 due to SARS-CoV-2 in individuals of 16 to 18 years of age and older, and have been recommended by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention after being reviewed by the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices. Similarly, in India, 2 COVID-19 vaccines, that is the recombinant chimpanzee adenovirus vector vaccine and whole virion inactivated SARS-CoV-2 vaccine, have granted the Drugs Controller General of India or the DCGI approval for restricted use in an emergency situation in public interest. All the available COVID-19 vaccines had gone through different stages of clinical development, including the preclinical, phase 1 and 2, phase 2 and 3, and phase 3 to evaluate their safety, efficacy and immunogenicity before the approval was granted. So please stop the rumors and all the other things which we don't know regarding the vaccine. Please stop sharing all these nuisances. Now, according to the CDC, the safety data obtained from the clinical trials on mRNA-based COVID-19 vaccines state that the vaccine recipients commonly had mild to moderate reactogenicity symptoms. These are the side effects that happen within the 7 days post-vaccination. And some side effects, including the tiredness, chills, fever and headache, were also observed in those recipients after the second dose of the vaccine. Here in India, we are now just under the first doses of the immunization. However, fewer recipients had also experienced severe side effects that hampered their ability to do daily activities. Hospital admission and deaths have also been reported from the administration of one of the mRNA COVID-19 vaccine. But data have also suggested that people who got vaccinated were less likely to have these more serious outcomes compared to people who got the saline placebo. The evidence from clinical trials also suggested the high effectiveness of those vaccines among individuals of diverse age, race, sex and ethnicity, and also in those with underlying medical conditions. However, if patients have a history or have a severe or immediate allergic reaction to any ingredient in the vaccine, they should not be considered for COVID-19 vaccination. In addition, people with the weakened immune system, people living with HIV, those with autoimmune conditions, and those with have a history of Guillain-Barré syndrome and Bell's palsy may receive mRNA COVID-19 vaccine. However, they should be aware of the potential adverse reactions or the outcomes and reduced immune response to the vaccine and must be closely monitored. The recombinant chimpanzee adenovirus vector vaccine, which has been approved in India, has also shown high effectiveness and robust immune responses, both humoral and cellular, with no serious adverse reactions, despite a high reactogenicity profile in the clinical trials. So please don't get panicked. Similarly, the data from the clinical trials on the whole virion inactivated SARS-CoV-2 vaccine have been found to be effective among individuals of diverse age and sex, with no neutralizing antibody differences. Both humoral and cell-mediated responses have been observed in those recipients, and no severe or life-threatening adverse reaction has been reported. However, there is a remote chance that the whole virion inactivated SARS-CoV-2 vaccine could cause a severe allergic reaction. Therefore, it has been suggested that besides pregnant and lactating women, individuals, male or female, with any history of allergies, fever, bleeding disorders, or who are on anticoagulant blood thinners, have any other serious medical conditions as determined by the vaccinator or the vaccination officers or the officer who are supervising these vaccination procedures, should not be given the shot of the whole virion inactivated vaccine. In addition, immunocompromised patients or those who are on immunosuppressants, such as likely the cancer patients, people living with HIV, and those who are on steroids, oral steroids, systemic steroids, are advised to not take the vaccine because the response of this COVID-19 vaccine has been expected to be less in such population. Moreover, those who have received another COVID-19 vaccine are also advised to not take this vaccine. Furthermore, it has been reported that as with any new medicine, there might be some side effects associated with the administration of the whole virion inactivated SARS-CoV-2 vaccine, such as injection site pain, injection site swelling, and injection site itching, injection site redness, stiffness in the upper arm, weakness in the injection arm, malaise, body ache, headache, fever, rashes, nausea, vomiting, etc. However, some vaccine recipients may experience severe allergic reactions, including difficulty in breathing, swelling of the face and throat, a first heartbeat, rashes, dizziness, etc. Therefore, close monitoring of all the recipients should be done, and beneficiaries should be observed for at least 30 minutes post-vaccination at the session site to detect, manage, and treat immediate adverse reactions. Therefore, nowadays where the vaccination programs are going on, every person or the receiver of the vaccine is now closely monitored at least 45 minutes after the vaccination. So I request everyone, please don't get panicked. Monitor yourself, consult with your physician, and then get vaccinated. India has already successfully covered the vaccination of more than 1 million persons, and this is a great success of our country. Thank you.